Previously on Ballz.
Oh, he was Simon.
Hello, Simo.
Hello.
How's it
How
going?
you guys in that little spot there?
Yeah, right.
Benny King?
Yeah, no, Simo, not Benny King. Come on,
Who was it?
John Lennon.
No, was it John? I didn't
Yeah,
hear
said
the full
John.
song. Was it John?
Yeah.
Lennon? Okay.
John, see, Simo.
Okay, cool.
First name terms with John Lennon.
How you, bud?
All right, new.
Yeah. Good, Mindy.
Where were you
You're cold
swinging?
there.
No. I'm hundreds. I'm top of the world. Where are you swinging bats today?
I'm at Randburg, and I'm playing in the Francis Golf Day.
Rand Park.
And Rand Park, and you'll know that I'm in the golf cart with Pierre Spies, not the guy, rugby player Spies, the real one.
The real one.
And I think you do know Pierre.
Ford Space or Pierre Space?
Pierre Spies.
Where do I know him from?
Oh, I'm sure you're both addicted to that brown stuff.
Jack Daniels.
No. It starts with a J. And
Jack Daniels.
with a
Oh,
Meister.
Jagermeister. Yagis. All right. What have the Yagis been cracked already?
The Yagis has been cracked. It's going crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it's a magnificent golf day, and we're having fun.
Where are you playing? On the new layout there, the old Windsor? What do they call it now? Thornbush or something? Or are you playing
the Fire.
Firethorn?
That's it, Firethorn.
Are you playing on that one?
Yes.
What's it like?
It's outstanding, Eddie. It's really, the days worked out so beautiful because the weather's worked out so nicely in the
Nice day, huh?
thing. Yeah, it's stunning, man.
I send you pictures every morning of what it's like up here, and then you send me pictures of the coast.
I delete them. They're so you can't see through the smog, man. Mind you, the dam there, out of Beersport. Well, where would you want to live? I mean, really.
Yeah, exactly.
That
You want to
little
be
spot
there.
of yours is just perfect.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Perfect, yeah.
Are you emceeing prize giving, Simo?
I am indeed. I'm emceeing and handing out prizes and doing the normal thing,
Oh, brilliant.
Fantastic. Yeah.
and having a bit of fun.
Oh, lucky.
While our boys are toiling away in Australia.
Yes, at Sydney, having a little practice there at Sydney, which you know well.
Yes,
Did they throw frozen
well.
chickens at you from the hill as well, or was it just Bay 13?
No, it was in Sydney that the chickens came.
Was it the hill?
Yeah, it was at the hill, yeah.
Yeah. Did you ask to go and field down there, or did Hansi send
I
you
had no
down there?
option because nobody else wanted to go. everybody was scared.
Yeah.
So I went down. Yeah.
How did that all come? Did you say the first chirp, or was it in response to the?
Well, it was. It's a bit rough down the hill there. I mean, they abused everyone, and then I kind of got to know them well, and they kept singing Simmer Wanker the whole time, and eventually I was showing them convict signs, and chickens were flying, another one. But yeah,
Just out of interest, how do you show a convict sign?
You
Well, you
your
put
two
your
wrists
hands
together.
No, the two hands on the wrist,
together,
of course.
and when you walk in parlour, you walk with one leg stiff. If you've got something stuck to it, like a big ball.
Didn't Ian Botham do that once when he walked out into the MCG?
He did. He did.
He did a full
I learned that from
360.
him.
Yeah, a full 360 to the crowd, and then Alan Lamb told him he'd forgotten his bat.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
So, but they'll have some fun in Sydney, the boys.
Oh, no, that never changes. Someone's going to... Who's the ideal guy on our side to go down there?
I think that, I don't think Dale Staines quite a toughie, I'm sure he'll be down on the boundaries. I'm not sure Mornay is ideal. I don't think Vernon's ideal. Let me just think. I don't think Hashim will want to go down there.
No.
It's probably going to have to be Dale.
Yeah, no. Sure. I'm just thinking of who's in that side.
I see that Dale was on the Bondi. They were swimming in Bondi Beach yesterday morning, or was it this morning? Or yesterday morning, was it? They had a bit of fun there.
Yeah. Aussie Tour, always something special. We were talking to Fani yesterday and just saying what a pity it is that the way the two sort of associations or cricket unions or whatever are in a standoff over the whole Christmas period, that chances are we might not play at Melbourne or Sydney for a very long time.
Well, I don't know. But, you're exactly right. I mean, it's a travesty that, for a start, we don't have a 5-test series.
Yeah.
And that we don't have a full tour. I think number one countries in the world should really be touring full-time tours. There's so much at stake on this first test. It's a joke. It's too much. The first one in Brisbane.
Are you still playing, or are you finished?
No, I've organised that I don't even play any holes while I'm talking to you.
Thanks,
so what,
Pat.
what do you just give yourself, a 4?
We're so far ahead, I'll just take a birdie on each one.
All right, no, that's cool. Look, I mean, that's very realistic. It could well happen. So if not, why not? I just hope you put that score in afterwards, Mr.
Listen,
Symcox. That's all.
You've played me so many times at golf. It's embarrassing to even, I guess it must be hard to even talk to me about golf.
Yeah, let's not talk about our games now. Listen, just bear in mind that is the place, you've seen my golf, that is the place I grew up playing golf. There, right on that track that you're playing right now.
Really, eh?
Right, as a lighty, that's where I was playing. Yeah.
It must have been a tough course for you now.
Golf's a tough game for me from day one. So how do you see the series going then?
I see that obviously we're talking about two teams with great fast bowlers, and it's a battle of who's got the nerve in the middle order. And then I think who catches the best behind the wicket will probably win. And both sides have got teams batters that if you drop them behind the wicket, you're going to pay, and that's where the catches are going to be because there's a lot of fast bowling.
Yeah.
I just looked at the record in Brisbane for Australia. I don't know if you're quite aware of what Brisbane's record for Australia is.
It's not good, is it?
No, contrary.
Is it
They've
good?
played 20. I think it's 23 tests they've played there, and they've yet to lose a test there in 17 years.
Seriously?
Johnny Wallen will need to confirm this, but I think it's 23 tests,
Yes.
17 wins, 6 draws, not a test loss in 17 years. So that's why they've chosen the first venue to be Brisbane.
Yeah, but hold on a second. They don't normally play. I mean, normally they're big. When they're playing against India, I mean, you've got to put this in context. When they play India, South Africa, England, that's all in the context of although they have played England there, I suppose, in the Ashes series, because that's a long tour. So, but remember, they normally have a first team that comes over there, plays the early part of the cricket season, and then afterwards the bigger sides come and play Christmas and Boxing Day. So, I mean, generally, if you look at who they've played in Brisbane, it might not always be the big sides.
We'll just have Johnny will have to have a look for us.
I'm having a look quickly, Simmer.
But I mean,
I don't think they've lost a test match there for many, many years, and hence...
they would have played England there. They would have played India as well, now come to think of it. So, yeah, that's a hell of a record there.
We played us there.
Yeah, did we play in a test match there?
I would have thought.
Because remember, we always played Melbourne and Sydney, first and second one.
Both my tours, we didn't play there, and I wonder if the third one, I can't remember now.
So we used to remember it started Perth, then go Melbourne, then Sydney, and then either Adelaide or maybe Brisbane. Maybe it was the tail end test, but I can't remember a test match being played in Brisbane. Maybe one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But their record there is outstanding. So I think we're up against it a little bit, and that's why that first test is going to be critical. Whoever wins that will be one up with 2 to play. So you're really going to have to work hard. If you lose the first one, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
So that everything lies in that first damn innings of the first test match. Really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other thing is Brisbane is generally a very bouncy wicket, though, so it'll suit teams that have got decent pace attack.
Yeah, definitely.
And our pace attack that we're going there with might be one of the better ones that they would have played against on that track. The other thing, obviously, is that they kind of getting a really decent pace attack together as well with guys like Stark, coming through and those guys. So Ilfanaus, that should be a really, really good battle.
Well, that's why I maintain that both sides having their quality batsmen, they're going to face a lot of fast bowling, and most of the time, your chances are going to come first, second, third, wicketkeeper, first, second, third. Half chances are going to come there, and he who catches the best there, you don't want to drop a Callis half chance or a Bunting or half chance or Clark or Amla, and that's where the chances are going to come. And that leads into the next thing: is who's our keeper, and is AB fit enough to be keeper, or is Tommy going to play? And whoever plays there will impact on the team, because if Tolakele gets the nod, you've really got to drop a bowler or a batter, and who do you drop? Whereas if you play AB, you can afford to carry the extra batter or bowler in the first test. You probably want to carry an extra batter.
Yeah, it sounds like, and having spoken to AB as well, is that this tour you'll want to get through, because he was saying that he's seriously going to have to look at dropping his IPL commitments next year, maybe, because of all the cricket he's playing and the strain it's taking on his back. It's a hell of a decision to take, to drop IPL. But look, it's a great decision from a South African point of view. He wants to play for his country, so he's probably thinking in terms of he wants to carry on keeping, at least for the Test side for now.
Yeah.
While they either look, Tommy's there, you'll probably be a backup for the next couple of years, but they should be looking. And we spoke to Farney about this yesterday. He was saying Quinton de Kock, next guy must be him. They've got to start looking like they did with Bouch at getting your next long-term guy in as soon as possible. Surely.
Well, Bouchy went on the tour and he never played a game in Australia.
Yeah.
On one tour, and that was just to take him there.
Yeah.
And I think that is one of the issues that I've always had with the selection after this tour was, there were two issues. One is you're not taking enough players for the future with you, even though on the bench. That's exactly the point. Shouldn't what's his name, Quinton, be going, or it doesn't matter who you pick, but you need something, just for the follow-up. And the other one is, we've got four spinners that all turn the ball away from the right-hander, whereas Johan Buerta plays there and he's captain of South Australia, and I thought you should have an extra off-spinner, a specialised off-spinner, not Germany. Whereas you've got the leg spinner, our specialist, then you've got even Jacques Rudolph bowls leggies, and you've got Peterson, and there's one other, who's the fourth? There's four, Faf du Plessis.
Yeah.
So you've got four people in the side that can bowl away from the right-hander, and you've got one guy in JP Duminy who bowls off-spin. And traditionally, we've always felt that the Australians play off-spinners not as well as what they play the ball turning away from the right-hander. So I was surprised that they went that way and not picked Johan Buerta, to be seeing that he's playing in those conditions and knows them well.
Yeah. So we go back to our first point, is do you think a guy like Paul Harris should have been there, in which case there is someone ideal to send down, they're not going to be at Bay 13 or the Hill, but to a place like that, because if Harrow is in the side, he's your boy.
Yeah, but I don't think they would have taken him. He's the guy to go down there, but again, it's another guy that takes the ball away from the bat.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have picked him up. I'd rather pick Peterson because he can bat. I don't think spinners are going to play a major role of bowling 25, 30 overs in a row. I think they're going to do a holding role and bowl their 5 overs every now and again whenever you need to rest, when the ball gets close to the new ball, or just before lunch. That's kind of the role they're going to do, and hold tight. And I think if you're going to play a spinner, then probably Duminy or Peterson can do that role. I don't know what our leggies role is going to be, whether we're going to play him as a strike bowler. I wouldn't think so the first test up. I'd rather play the extra batter. Yeah.
Well, that's actually quite big, because somebody just mentioned about Paul Harris. He's actually the first guy I know that said that Harrow actually turns it.
You mustn't worry about the ball turning. You only need to turn one or two,
Yeah, exactly.
You only need to, it's like you only need to drive straight once in the golf game, and the guys think you can drive. Take find and butt it down the middle.
Thank you, Sim. I look forward to our next game. It's been a long time, but I look forward to one of these days soon.
Thank you, Lee. Thank
Thanks,
you so
Emma.
much.
All right,
And I'm about to have another Jägermeister.
There we go.
Have a nice time, Johnny.
Have one for us as well, Simmer. Thanks for chatting to us.
One for you, D.
Thank you,
Thanks,
always.
Simmer.
Cheers,
you.
Simmer.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye. There we go, Simmer playing golf in Joburg.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays to Fridays live on Ballz.co.za. Ballz.co.za.